All right. All right. All right. Let
All
me
right.
scoot in so my dick doesn't hit the top of my desk.
So, James, tell me what you know about whippets.
So, Mr. Newsome, how are you doing tonight, bud? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, James. How are you? Thanks for coming on the show.
I'm kind of lit. First time on a podcast, for sure, for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like this might be
Well, what was your
like
first
the
question? What's
trailer.
what's it like doing whippets, dog?
Yeah,
All
never
right.
done
All
whippets.
right. So the first time you get your hands on a motherfucking nitrous balloon, like, not uh I thought they were dirty for a long time. Then I started doing them, and I was like, "This is like it's just a come up of like a couple masheroonies, a couple mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Huh.
imagine the come up feeling for 15 seconds, and that's about it. To be honest, a little
Whoa.
wobbly,
And then it goes
particularly
away.
potent at an EDM show. You know,
Just like help you pass that little threshold.
doesn't help you with anything. And if anything, it takes it away. You know what I'm saying?
I never gonna stop.
I never gonna stop. Well, too much to kill Tony, bro. Watching it live
Oh,
yesterday, seeing the first new regular in the last like 9 fucking months. That shit was
yeah, dude, that
crazy last
was
night.
sick as fuck, man. Fucking had a statue of him up on stage already before he even made his debut. That was a good joke.
That was
This dude was like skinny as fuck, like skinnier than me. And he walks up and takes the mic out of the stand and looks at the stand. He's like, "Oh wow, a statue of me."
accurate, a Picasso painting accurate, bro.
Dude, so I was thinking about doing my show a little differently tonight.
All right,
And I normally so I don't have to do any editing. I was just gonna fucking uh play my intro right now so I don't have to edit it in and I can just straight upload the audio from this and not do shit to it because it sounds good enough.
all
And
right.
I'm editing my podcast makes me not put it out, people. That's why I don't book people and shit because I'm like, fuck, what if like if I have to edit it and it's gonna fucking take me like 40 minutes. 40 minutes is a lot of time when you're a dad.
Of
Anyway,
two.
I'm playing the intro. Awkward fucking start, but here we go. Welcome to the I Knew Some But I Didn't Know It All
Fuck yeah,
podcast.
dude.
I'm your host, Shane Newsome.
Well, I knew some, but I didn't know it all. Almost hit this little rap on this track, cause it's all.
Yo, what you think of that intro, dog?
That was hard, dude. That was hard, dude. Every piece of music you've shown me, there's at least one redeeming quality. And it's
Hell
mainly that you
yeah.
made it. No, I'm just you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah, dude, with that, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna put a little bit of every single kind of music I know how to make into this. And that's basically just metal, hip hop, and like EDM.
So at
So
least three of the, major five.
I'm working on my country, working on my finger picking.
Yeah. No. Just get a
Dude, I
banjo
just
for the
gotta get a
next one.
banjo, dude. Fucking shred it up, dude. Hell yeah, James. So James Long, this man and I met when we were like 12 and 13 years old over fucking Xbox Live through my older brother. And I just saw this was the coolest fucking dude in the world. And I just like started
Thank
dressing
you,
like
thank you.
him and straightening my hair because
True.
I was like, okay, if a badass motherfucker like this can straighten his hair, it's cool, dog. I was like, and then every day after that, because my hair,
Yeah, at least you kept yours though.
I mean, you could have, dog. Fucking skinhead motherfucker.
Sponsored by Keeps. No.
Oh, shit. So really what I'm super interested about is that like obscure fucking religion of your families. So James is like third generation straight hailing from fucking Norway or some shit, Sweden or something like that. He'll tell you. And I don't know, dude. He like gave me a little like that was it. And he told me, I was like, yeah, dude, I'll come on, I'll tell you all about it. And James, here you go.
Yeah, so my grandpa built a boat from a small island in Sweden, or not my grandpa, my great grandpa came over with my mom's mom. Um, and yeah, I mean the rest is kind of history, but started a little town, you know. My mom met my dad who kind of built up Wadsworth, and then suddenly here we are, man. But yeah, technically third generation off the boat, hence the sunburn in Ohio, you know. Crazy though. Never got to
We're
meet
also
most
just
of
in
that
the
side of the family, you know what I'm saying? But respect.
Did you just get that passport?
I
Wait,
got a
there's no fucking airport to land in. Like,
I can't imagine coming over here on a boat with your kid. Like
Hell,
imagine you got like your kid in your hands and you just hand built some little fucking boat and you're like, yeah, America, that's the destination. That's the place to be.
we're sending it, dude, across the Atlantic.
4 pieces of moldy bread and 1 piece of cheese, you know?
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Like I don't know, like how big was the boat? Like
No fucking idea. I've always wanted to ask. I have like an Uncle Sven and an Aunt Gula somewhere out there on an island up in Sweden, and I'd love to talk to him about it because my mom doesn't know either. Her
Yeah.
dad died when she was 19, so it's not like,
Oh shit.
you know, the story's not
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
but it
Damn.
happened, I guess. So fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, tell me more.
About what, dog?
I want to hear about the religion. Like, do you know anything about his life in Sweden?
Um, Not particularly. I think the island, which I do not know the name of, but I knew when I was a very young child, still doesn't have like electricity. Like it's still pretty primitive. Um, I eventually adopted like Asatruism, which is the like Nordic religion, you know, an older pantheon, that type of thing, which is like relevant to the time when he would have came by. Which is cool. I mean, it's, you know, like the Feast of Ostar is Easter, different things like that. Like Christianity in the early, you know, 800s, 900s during like the Viking pillages and stuff adopted a lot of this. And so that's a lot of the holidays you have like currently. So I just kind of went back to that when I was like searching myself, you know, sophomore year of college, excuse me. Been kind of doing that ever since, but it's pretty cool. It's the coolest one that I found, and that's what kind of why I stuck to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like if I was gonna go back to a religion, like it would have to be fucking like Norse mythology, dog. Like I don't know, like what do the fucking native people of England fucking I'm also Irish. Maybe I'll have to go with my Irish heritage.
Yeah, just set up a
But
little
my
shrine to a
name comes
whiskey
from
bottle.
fucking England. So like, did you know that like most last names tie in to a piece of land somewhere?
No, but that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So like I come from Newsome. And it's
The
like
Newsome plot.
spelled a little different. But yeah, it's somewhere in fucking northern England.
That's sweet, man.
And so like I don't know what to take from that. Like what I haven't even looked into like what like the native people fucking like religion or anything. Like was it just straight up Catholicism? Like it was just nothing else, bro. They just fucking
I'm
wiped it
pretty
out.
sure the English actually started from the Moravian Empire after like the Visigoths sacked Rome, which the Moravian Empire is super interesting. I like history. I apologize.
Hell yeah,
But the
this is
Moravian
what I
Empire
wanna hear
was
about.
actually like a Frankish settlement, kind of up there. And they worshipped a snake god, Moravia. And then so all of the dynasty of the Moravian Empire were technically descendants of this sea serpent called Moravia. Eventually that turned into a couple different, you know, split offs and everything like that, creating like Francia, which is now Germany. And then Great Britain, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest with you, so I don't know a whole lot about it. But that's kind of like what the northern, Saxon presence started as, was, I believe, the Moravians. So you're kind of a snake god, like at the end of the day, or descendant. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm good at that.
God bless Great Britain, man. We split for the wrong reasons.
Oh man. So tell me about this religion. Is it like just like based off of like the Norse, or is it like its own thing?
So I mean, they're all kind of, it was all word of mouth, right? So it's like everything was a little different. It's not like they had a King's James that you could just printing press, give it to people, that type of thing, right? So it's a little like word of mouth. But it's very like naturalistic, like, respect the food that you get, respect the things that you kill. Nature's a big part of it, not only for like learning about like the beauty of nature, but also learning about yourself as like you're an animal, you know what I mean? And just reflecting on the beautiful parts of that. Nowadays it's like there's specific things you can do, like alcohol libations, celebrate with feasts, different things like that. And it's kind of come together as more history about it's been kind of found, because it's all based off like rune stones that are hard to decipher, because there wasn't really like a full alphabet. The earliest that we have of it is actually I think Snorri wrote the Procetus, or their Poetic Edus, which is basically just a retelling of someone that went to northern Europe, and then learned about it, and then wrote it down in English, and then, or maybe it's probably not English at the time, but then it continued to be pushed through as like a scholarly work. But it's basically a collection of stories. I mean, most religions I think start that way or are that way, but there wasn't enough like written history to really document it as well as like modern day religions. You know what I mean? They didn't write books; they built ships. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Or they were, trying to survive. So,
dude, I can't even imagine like being like one, just surviving. Like at least you have a tribe, and like I'm sure if you're just born into it, like it's already set up. Everybody knows how to do shit already. You just have to learn how to do your job, like fucking nowadays. But like up in the cold, dog.
Dude, that's where I live, dude.
Like, I guess that's why you kept it fucking 60 degrees in the hotel room.
Just dude. Like, if it's over 60, I'm
sweating.
On
and shit. And he's just like, dude, it's hot in here, dude. We're in the fucking desert. It's hot. I don't care if it's fucking 59 degrees.
Yeah, dude. Fuck deserts, dude. Put me in a mountain with some snow, dude.
So, quick note, James and I just got back from the Reno Air races. Rest in peace to those two pilots. I'm pretty sure we watched at least one of them fly a couple days before. And it was a really awesome time. It's a shame that happened. We had to leave before Sunday, because it's like a whole week-long thing. And but we had a fucking awesome time. James and I got to actually meet each other in person for the first time.
In Texas.
Yeah, dude.
Technically
in Texas. Yeah, dude. We weren't even in Reno, dude.
Let me tell you this. This was wild. This is a wild trip. As someone who's been in like corporate and done flights for work, and I'm an IT professional, all that stuff. I've been on these types of planes before, right?
All those questions first.
My flight went great. I finally get off and I get a text from Shane, and he's like, someone passed out on my flight. They have to EMS them off before I can transfer. And then the other two guys we were traveling with had to get their flights rescheduled because of nothing, honestly. Yeah. The person beside them checked in their bags. They're like, nah, it's too late. Nah, it's too late. So I'm sitting there waiting at this gate. I'm like, man, I hope Shane makes it. Like, I don't really want to fly again on my own. And then here comes this little fucking trolley down the terminal, and off jumps with like a little spin Shane. I'm like, I know that goatee. I know that guy. Shane, come over here. He probably thought he's about to get kidnapped,
like
man.
A big old head, man. I was like, it's James. I was like, a familiar face. Once I found out like my brother and his roommate weren't landing with us, I was like, well, like I fucking hope James is here. And he's like, dude, I'm here. But then like the fucking what is it, Fort Worth, Dallas fucking airport? Holy motherfuck, that thing is huge. So like just our terminal had like fucking 40 in it, and the one I got off was 8. and the one I had to get on was 36. So like I'm just like basically running to try to make it because it took forever to get off the fucking plane because they had to EMS the person off, and then they could start letting everyone off. And of course I've never fucking flown before, so I was in group 9, so I had to like sit all the way in the back. I got off the plane last, so I'm like out of breath. Here comes the fucking handicap trolley. I'm just like, bro, please. I'm like, yo, my flight is boarding right now. Like,
Yeah.
please give me a ride. He's like, hop on. And I'm like, yes, yes.
Thank
He throws the
God.
seatbelt over me. I'm like, do your thing, dude. And he's like, woo. He's like, he hollering and like, hey, behind you. And then people get out of the way. I'm like, yeah, dude, go. And then fucking hop off the thing. I hear Shane. I'm like, oh, big giant James. Fucking yes, I'm safe now.
And then they sat us away from each other.
And then
which was a bunch of horseshit. Like we got those
paid for
tickets.
seats. We fucking paid
Ridiculous.
for seats to sit next to each other months ago. Fuck American Airlines.
True. The flights were nice, so I'm not gonna lie. Like the first one was awesome.
Yeah, dude, my first flight was pretty sweet. Except
Not
for
sponsored.
the
Not
fucking,
sponsored. No.
fucking goddamn Scooby snacks. Like you don't get to like pick like peanuts or like some trail mix or some shit, like chips. Like nah. You get like Diet Coke and fucking Scooby snacks.
Yeah, dude. And like they didn't have like gluten-free
Dog
options,
treats.
nothing like that. Like I can't do gluten, unfortunately. And I was like, well,
I guess
this
I'm
sucks.
just like fucking starving. Like
Right.
I didn't think to buy anything in the airport because I
You
didn't
can't
think
bring
you
it
could...
through TSA anyway. I mean, you're just fucked the whole time.
Oh my god, damn it! So flying sucks. I mean, I guess it better. I looked at taking a train to Texas instead of taking my kids flying. I was just wondering. I was like, wonder how. Like, I know
How
it would
long
take.
is that?
Oh, it would take like 2 days and like 15
Holy
hours. So
shit.
like basically 3 days.
I mean, to Texas wasn't
I
that.
mean,
It was like an
that's-
hour flight, dog. Like you do
I
not need to
know,
take
dude.
a train
No,
with your
no.
kid.
Fuck that, dude. Like, yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Dude, you
Yeah,
think they'll
it's
give
like-
you one of those like little kid like flotation devices as a souvenir for their first flight?
Dude, that'd be sick.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Just get to keep that motherfucker. Just take it.
I mean, you always ask, what are they gonna say? No. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'll take my biscuit and sit down. Like
That's like my fucking dog treat, dude. Yeah, Reno was sick. We didn't solicit into any prostitution. Wait, would that be us selling our bodies? Yeah, no. Okay,
I was fine either way. We just
I didn't
get
sell
the
my body.
chance.
We did. We didn't buy any prostitutes. I didn't find out it was illegal till like it was almost time to leave. And I'm not saying I wanted to. I just
I'm not
couldn't
saying
believe.
I didn't.
I just couldn't believe that it was legal. I was like, oh, holy fuck! And then I heard there's like all kinds of brothels outside of, like right on the edge of Las Vegas, because apparently it's not legal just in Las Vegas, but the rest of Nevada. And I don't know. That shit's nutty. Yeah, we didn't see any airplanes crash. We saw a fucking F-18 fly 200
man.
feet in front of our face.
The F-22.
Rattled your fucking body, dude. Oh my god, dude. It's so sick.
Yeah, I got a
Anyway.
picture of a tumbleweed.
Yeah.
As a farmer from the northern of Ohio, like, man, that tumbleweed picture, that's at least $50 here, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude.
My dad's gonna be so excited.
Holy shit. So I want to tell me more about Norwegian, or is Sweden Norwegian?
No, so like Norwegian's not Swedish, but like there's like that upper, like what is the upper Baltic region? So a lot of it
Okay.
crossed over, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
But it's all kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
at the end of the day, like people aren't that different, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all pretty similar.
Word is, and like I like geographically, like Sweden's just more north than the rest of them.
I know history, not maps, dog.
The
I am not the navigator.
fucking lost Vikings.
Yeah, dude. I'm just here to pillage. That's it, dude. Someone else drive the damn boat, dude. I'll row the motherfucker, but I'm not driving.
Across the land, the snow and wind, as frozen knots of man, but we ride.
Dude, that song is about, it's called The Lost Vikings. They're like searching for a battle, but they're so prideful that they can't ask for directions. And, so they just keep sailing.
Dude, eventually you got to find someone to fight. You know what I'm saying? This is like a fucking anime, dude. They're just out there like, I will be the strongest around for sure.
Just gonna fight anybody.
I will say, I got home from that, and I have watched like 84 episodes of One Piece off Mason's recommendation since I've got home, which has only been like 3 days, by the way. Like it's, 22 minutes a pop at 82. You can do the math. You can do the math.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I'm in like 10. I still haven't watched any more really since I got off the plane.
That's fair. I mean, I can't imagine having time to do anything with the life schedule that you currently have set up, dude. You're grinding it out pretty hard.
It's nutty. It's nutty. It's nutty. I'm so tired. Look at me.
Yeah, it's not the Bulls. Not at all.
I mean, those help. But, yeah, tell me more history. I'm very interested. I didn't know you knew all this.
Like, I don't know. What do you want to know?
Okay.
I need at least some sort of a prompt, and then it'll get me going. But
when the fuck did they start raping and pillaging? And how far did they travel? Where did they go to rape and pillage? Who were the rape and pillaged?
So I believe it started around 600 AD is when like the Viking era begins for the initial time there. And they just, they left because they didn't have farmable land, but they were living there and, the world was developing and different things like that. But it stretched all the way. I mean, Great Britain, obviously, you have like Ivar the Boneless, the Danegeld, which turned into modern day taxes, which actually started in Britain around like, I think that was like 1175, something like that. The Russians actually are descendants of the Russo Vikings, which was a contingent of Vikings that went the other way up into the colder areas, settled a little bit in Russia, and eventually got hired by the Byzantine Empress to be their bodyguards because they were just
so
doing what they do. Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah. But I mean, it stretched all the way down to India, technically. I know like a good amount of it, but I'm pretty sure like, not to quote Vikings, the History Channel show, but I'm pretty sure a couple of Vikings made it down to India. I mean, their boat technology and their navigation was incredible. So it was basically just like taking a caveman and sending them into, the Renaissance of Great Britain. And the rest is history, man. It'd be like having like a bunch of modern day, people roll up to your shore with better technology than you, more ferocity than you. It's like, what are you really going to do?
What are you gonna fucking do, dude?
I mean, they tried. They technically won.
Raping my wife.
Yeah, dude. Rape the churches and burn the women. You know what I'm saying?
Dude. All right. Sorry, listeners. Super rusty. Like this was just my homie. Like I knew he knew some shit about this Viking shit. And got him to tell me about it. But James is also I don't know if he wants to say, but dabbled allegedly in some psychedelics.
Yeah. Dabbled is a pretty good word for it. Yeah, I've done like probably close to like 500 different trips in my life, give or take.
I'm at like
assorted like LSD, DMT, that type of thing. Mushrooms for sure. Big mushroom supporter. Also has like roots in the Scandinavian thing, but I'd say it's like, it's my favorite because it feels more symbiotic with like your consciousness as opposed to like intrusive. Whereas any of the chemical shit, it's like whereas mushrooms, you're like, all right, that's chilling.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Plus, it tastes good, so like it is what it is.
Dude, the first time I ever had mushrooms, they actually did kind of taste good, and then every time after that, they taste like fucking like actually, like it just tastes like the shit they were grown in.
I mean, they're just dry, cheap mushrooms at the end of the day, man. If you like mushrooms, like for cooking, you'll probably like them if you chew on them. Like it's like beef jerky. It's not that bad.
Dude, so tell me about some of your craziest fucking trips, bro. Tell me like. If like did that bring you more into like the like Nordic religion?
Initially, yeah. when I was searching more, I think the culmination of all of it is just a like heavy spirituality without being able to conclusively say that you know what's going on. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
very dumb to say that like you know what's going on or this is for
I
sure true in
know
that
what's
realm.
going on.
Yeah, and like I do, but like you know,
You don't.
you will
I
now.
do.
No, I'm just. But yeah, man. I mean, it helped me a lot with like introspection, becoming a more like empathetic person.
Yeah.
Because I used to not have like a lot of that. Like I used to be a very angry, just person in general. You know what I mean? And depressed. That just going through all that stuff. You know, we grew up pretty poor. Life was kind of hard, but luckily my mom was a teacher, so like we had kind of a leg up there. But like just personally, I was extremely angry all of the time.
Yeah.
So I started, dabbling with it, early 20s, post high school, all that stuff, like sometime in college.
A little
Yeah.
late.
I mean, I didn't
No,
smoke for
just
my
kidding.
first time until I was after, like, I was probably 19. I was strongly
Word.
against drugs until I was probably 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there.
Hell yeah.
My parents
That's
always
good.
told me that you shouldn't do any of that stuff. And I had a pretty promising academic career going for me.
Hell yeah.
Scholarships, different things like that. I was like, why would I, do this? But I also
Yeah.
didn't value feeling good or being okay with yourself at that point. It was just, what can I achieve? What can I do for my parents? Bring on the family name needs, some respect,
Yeah.
different things like that. And
Yeah,
like, you don't
yeah.
care how you feel as a young man.
Yeah.
At least I
Yeah.
did,
I know. Yeah. No.
And then so that taught me a lot. I mean, we're still growing, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I have anything figured out, but I feel better. And I
Oh
would
yeah.
specifically link that to just some of the spiritual experiences or getting out of the comfort zone of like what I know. Because I'm a very
Yes.
logical guy. I work in IT. I have a degree in IT, all that stuff, very scientific, very mathematical, but that'll solve practical problems, but not personal problems, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, so tell me about a trip, dude. Tell me about one that was like mind blowing.
I got a couple. So
Hell
one of
yeah.
the coolest moments I think I ever experienced tripping was I had done like a couple tabs or something like that. Me and my one buddy were just hanging out. He was in town for something, and I just started getting like way too high, right? And, like, just to be honest, I was just like way too much. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like close my eyes. I'm just gonna try and get through it. And I'm like hugging this pillow, and I close my eyes and I can't feel the pillow anymore. And I'm like, this is fucking wonky, dude. I was like, I just melted into the ethereal accidentally, right? But to be fair, I had bad trips probably the first 70 times I did it. Yeah. No visuals. It was just pitch black. It was crazy as fuck because
Oh
normally you
yeah.
kaleidoscope. But I closed my
Uh-huh.
eyes and then I felt the pillow left and it was like boom, nothing. And I was
Just
like,
in the
I died.
void.
I was like, that was the one. I'm like 19, still full head of hair, no beard. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm 100% dead. No way. No way. That one was pretty crazy. There was one point
Sounds
where I
exactly
had
like me.
he's just like me for real, bro. There was one time, and this one was probably the most intense, where like I had like pretty much disassociated entirely. And like I had like imagined like a family, some kids, like a whole little life. Like it felt like I was, doing something else. I had like dark hair. I didn't look like me at all. Like, but I had kids.
Yeah.
I had done like a full life, fell in love, that whole little thing.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of came back to it. Probably around like a bonfire, sitting in a chair, somewhere in the woods. Yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta do this again, bro. I was like, I found love on accident, and now I gotta figure it out for real. Like, what is going on here? But that was probably like a good 2 weeks where it was like, I thought it was real, right? Of course, like you don't know, you're still young, but it was really opened up like my idea to what the mind is able to do, right? And it like kind of gave me like a weird perspective on like dreams and different things like that. But it really shows like, if you can imagine it, like you can at least experience it to some extent, and then maybe it'll be like that, maybe it won't. It's fun either way, but it's definitely an interesting experience. Because I also got to deal with stuff like how I imagined. This is what I'm assuming. This is how I imagine having a family is like. This is how I would imagine I would act in these scenarios, and it's like it's not like I failed or got divorced or anything like that in this trip. It was just like I think I was probably anxious, wanted to prep for my future. I had just finished high school. And this is what my brain was like, okay, what's your, picket fence dream? And here we're gonna run the scenario, right? We're gonna test run this. We're not going to tell you, but we're going to test run it. And then suddenly you're going to wake up and now you have to try and figure it out. Yeah, it was fucking weird, dude.
I like that perspective.
You know?
Because my perspective would be like that was just like you popped into somebody else's consciousness, like maybe one of your alternate lives or some shit for a sec.
I mean, I thought about that, and I have like, you know, I have a really interesting theory about like how that would interact in a like procedural situation in real life, which is like if, and I probably heard this somewhere, but I really liked it. It was like, if you do everything right today, when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to be one level of parallel universe closer towards the good side. And if you do the wrong things today, like you ignore your conscience, you go fucking drink all this stuff, or you hurt someone, you do, be malicious on purpose. Well, then tomorrow you might wake up one layer closer to the bad side of things, right? Like, because I think it's a very fluid way that we view, what we have.
100%.
At least I like to romanticize it like that, right? Because it'd be boring if, at least in my opinion, I'd like it to be a little intricate, a little interesting. But it also sets you up as like a practical thing, like the religion thing, going back to that. I don't think that you should know what religion is real, but I think you should believe in one because practically it adds value to your life. Because if you believe in anything in which you must perform nicely to other people or improve yourself or anything like that, as long as you're not hurting people to achieve those goals, you're just improving yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. And everyone has a different path to get there.
Damn straight.
So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Just I probably rambled a little bit, but
no,
that's kind of what I think,
I like that a lot. That's what I've been like, trying to like debate on what to do with like my kids, because I grew up fucking Catholic, which I definitely don't want to do that.
Same.
But like, I want to have like some sort of structure. I want to like, we always say like, we're thankful for this food, and we always thank, my wife for making us the food. But like, I don't know how to say like to God yet, like because like I don't want to confuse him, because I don't know, because we're not like Christians, and you know what I'm saying. So like I just like I feel like you got some good wise words there to have one picked out already.
That's some Catholic guilt right there, is what you said, dude. I don't think God will understand this, bro. Like the higher power gets it, right?
No, my kid.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, you don't have to understand something to get value out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like I grew up Catholic, and like my dad asking, like, let's say we're cutting wood, right? I grew up on a farm, right? 4 acres, horse farm, all that stuff. We're doing chores all the time. And it's like, I didn't gain anything. And if only at a younger age, I resented my dad for wanting me to come help him with hard things to do. Because like, I'm lazy. Like, everyone is, right? No one wants to struggle. Yeah. And at a young age, you just want to eat fucking ice cream or whatever.
I just want to fucking
play.
Like,
you asking, like, him asking me to help like cut wood or move water or, trap raccoons, whatever it fucking was at the time that he was into, and forcing me to do it, right? Getting me out of my comfort zone, getting me into a new experience, whether I hated it as a child or not. I didn't understand any of it. But especially now that I'm like 27, it's like those are what taught me how to be a good worker or be compassionate or be honest or respect nature. Like, and it's not about if they understand it. It's just about giving them the right path, in your opinion, and then hoping that the good parts gleam onto them. Because you can never, you can't teach anyone anything, but they can learn whatever they want.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. That's kind of how I look at it. Like someone can show you how they do something, but you still have to learn the fuck how to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Tell me more about psychedelics.
Dimethyltryptamine's a trip. Believe it or not.
Fucking right, dude. That shit was fucking crazy, bro. I smoked it 3 times.
I think I've done it like once or twice. The only time I did it, the first time I did it, I guess, I kind of pussied out. I mean, I had been drinking all night. It's like after the bar, you go to the after party. Someone's like, yeah, man, I got this shit on me. And you're like, well, I've never done that before. Might as well figure it out. Like, I smoke weed, it's chill. Like, I'll be fine. And then it's like, nope, the whole room turned into a cornfield. Oh, everything's flat. But like, I like the hallucination parts because I find them interesting because it's
Yeah, oh
outside
yeah.
of the realm of things that I can imagine, and I
Oh
love
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, just getting pushed new ideas into you involuntarily while scary. If you can just,
Yeah,
take a
dude, you
deep
just have to
breath or
let go of the
handle,
fucking fear, yeah.
yeah, just to fucking slap your ego and put him in a chair and just
Yes.
experience, which is super hard for
Exactly.
me. As like I'm a
That's
planner, I'm very
hard
like
for everybody.
OCD. Yeah, I think most people struggle with it, but I've also met some people that are just like the first time they do it, they're just boom, easy. It just vibes with them. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but that's
Yeah, it
everyone
also
gets.
depends on, yeah, like your setting, like what your fucking
Mhm.
mindset is going into it. Like if you don't know shit about it and like I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what perspective you could have to not have that initial fucking wave of holy fucking shit. Like
Yeah, yeah, it's a wild feeling, but I think it's good.
Yeah, dude.
Just as
I
you can push yourself to skydive and push yourself physically, you can push your brain into somewhere that you've never been before. And if you think you know it all, well, you only knew some. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm talking about, dog. Dude, I mean, but like basically, um, DMT was like just a confirmation for basically everything I was thinking about
Mhm.
spirituality anyway. Not that like I know some ultimate truth other than that there's like is a state of singularity and then there's duality, which is really like a trinity because you have up, down, and the middle, left, right, and straight. You know, 3D. But yeah, fucking sorry, my wife is messing with dogs and shit, distracting me. But you get what I'm saying? I don't know what I was saying.
He was saying that he ain't ever gonna
I
stop.
ain't never gonna fucking stop.
God damn it, William Montgomery. You live rent
Shout
free in
out.
my head.
Shout out, dude. Fucking love that dude.
I didn't think I could get more red than when we started this podcast, to be honest, man.
Dude, you look like him. Start licking your lips. I ain't never gonna stop. um,
Fuck yeah, man. How long you been doing the podcast?
oh, dude, I'm coming up on 2 years, dog. 2 years
Yeah.
next month. Um, um, I'll say it. I'm actually recording the 2 year anniversary episode on time this year. It's gonna be released on the actual 2 year anniversary. And yeah, now I actually said it on this episode, so I'm holding myself to it. Episode's definitely getting recorded before then, so I don't see why I couldn't put it out on time. So yeah, dude, 2 years. Most of the episodes are, I do better hosting than this. Like I was like, I didn't even introduce you. It was just like a cold start. We were talking about fucking whippets.
Yeah. Oh no, a conversation between friends. That's never been on the internet before.
No, I think people like it. Um, I got like the best, like solid fans, bro. Like they listen to every single episode.
Yeah,
And
now they know some.
I fucking hell yeah, dude. But they don't know it all. They don't know it all. Oh, that was my point that like there's singularity and duality, but in between that, there's no ultimate the truth. It can be fucking anything.
Yeah, man. No one knows the truth about anything
It's
because
just
the truth is
love.
fleeting, which
Yeah.
is beautiful in my opinion. I romanticize a
Yeah.
lot of ideas in my opinion, but like I like the idea that no one knows the truth, but you know the current truth, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
like the truth is I'm fucking red, you know, but maybe in 15 minutes I won't be. So like, you can apply that across whatever you want, but it's pretty sick.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And grasping towards
But,
the truth's fun. It's like trying to lift a new weight. You're like, oh, I'm almost there. Maybe next
oh
week,
man. Yeah, dude. I gotta start
Maybe if I
working out
meditate a
again.
little bit more, maybe if I eat the right food, maybe if I do
Dude,
this, I'll just get a little better. And that's what it's all about. You don't have to be perfect. And that was a hard one for me to swallow because I'm a fucking perfectionist, dude.
hell yeah,
You
dude.
know,
I read I don't remember where it was like a fucking article about an article, and it was like if you just think about working out, like it fucking does like 20% of the workout that you would do if you were actually working out.
I mean, I'm a little more based in like physical science than that, but
Yeah, I don't
I do
like.
agree that there's a mental piece. Like I listen
Yeah,
to the exact same songs every time I hit a PR. Like if I'm trying to
no
deadlift,
shit.
let's say 550, right?
Uh-huh.
I've been listening to the same song since I was probably 18. Like I
Hell
have my songs because there's studies showing that if you can recreate the state of mind when you succeed, you can succeed.
yeah.
And you know, in my opinion, the days where I've hit my best PRs were the days where I felt the shittiest going into the gym. Oh, I don't want to go. Oh, I didn't eat right
Yeah,
yesterday. You
dude.
start making excuses on why you can't do something. But the
Yeah.
honest truth is that nothing's that hard. Like I have to pick up this bar, right? It's like going through the airport. I was so nervous for that first
Yeah.
flight. I haven't
Me
flown in a few
too.
years. I'll be honest. Like I was anxious as shit. I was like, oh, am I at the right place? Did I get the right tags? Is TSA going to
Yeah.
be mad that I brought a vape? Like I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. And then I walked through a fucking line. They looked at my ticket, and then I sat down and did a word search for an hour and got on my flight. And it was easy. And it's like it's performance anxiety almost. Like for me, it's a combination of like even if I do something, I have imposter syndrome, right? Like I've been in IT for 11 years. I'm good at what I do. Like I'd like to say that. I say that out loud just to help reaffirm myself for it. But like every day I wake up for work, I'm like, man, I don't know if I know what I'm doing. And then you just get into it. Once you can get yourself
Yeah.
out of the future and out of the past, it's just clicking buttons. It's just walking down that aisle. It's just picking up a bar. Like reduce and then conquer. Like is honestly a great way for me to get through a lot of the anxiety I have without having to go towards like pills or um anything too crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not that
man.
I don't drink or stuff to relax. Of course I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's not, it helped make things not crippling, right? I'd rather have depression than crippling depression, and I'd rather be happy than depressed. And it's like going from crippling to depressed is just as big of an accomplishment as going from depressed to you smile 3 times a week, right? Like it's small goals.
Yeah, dude.
You should, always achieve something that day, whether it's like, I'll write down like, oh, I need to do laundry, take out the trash, vacuum. Maybe there's like some new curtains I want to get for a room because, it's just not doing what I want it to do. Well, if I can check off 2 of those things, then today was good. Even though I
Fucking
have
right.
70 things on my list, it's just like, well, at least I got 3,
Yeah, dude.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, dude. I definitely been trying to keep that positive mindset,
Mm,
doing, just little things every day. That's the only thing I've like kind of like bummed out on myself was I stopped working out. And I
me
just
too.
gotta fucking get back in the flow, dog.
Yeah, man. Coming back from Reno with you guys, it was super awesome because I don't have to push myself like generally. Like I'm very blessed, very fortunate that like I can live a pretty comfy life if I want to. But then going to Reno, meeting all of you guys for the first time, going through that new uncomfortable process, getting out of my little isolated cave, like that really reinvigorated me, made me happier at work. This is the first vacation I've taken this year, whether it be, backpacking, Gen Con, whatever I've done. This is the busiest year of my life because I've, finally been able to take time off, which I haven't since I was 14. Um, to be honest with you. And like it,
Yeah.
it really just reinvigorated me. It was so cool.
Yeah,
And
man.
I use that experience. My sister's in North Carolina right now, and she's also like a shut-in. She has her own little like publishing company, writes novels, does that thing. Like she's, that
Oh,
type of person. And I was like, Katie, you're never going to create something that's spectacular unless you have some experience to back it up. Not saying she could write great things with her imagination, but I feel like the best stuff comes from experience.
yes, dude.
And it's very
Yes.
easy to get comfortable,
It really
you know.
is. Yeah,
And
dude.
breaking out of that even just a little bit is good.
Yeah, man. Like, and I don't know why I was so anxious to fly because I just said because I hadn't done it since I was a kid and I
Hmm.
was flying by myself. But like, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's like I'm an
You know?
adult. Of course I can fly,
Yeah. What?
you know?
Yeah. So like, fucking anxiety, dude. It's fucking fuck that shit, dude. It's retarded, man. I smoke too much weed.
Yep.
But
Yep.
no, I had anxiety before I smoked weed. So
I think everyone does. I think it's false to
Yeah.
say that people aren't anxious about things, because if
Yeah.
you care about something, you should be
Yeah, you
anxious.
should be. Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
being nervous, right?
But
Like,
then there's like when you know you shouldn't be like anxious and you like just have anxiety.
yeah,
You
well,
know, you
so
can't
I
when you
think that's
can't
your
like
ego talking, right?
yeah.
Because there's never a time where you should feel a certain way. You feel how you are. That's what feelings are. You can't. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
what it is. You know, like,
Yeah.
for a lack of a better term. Um, and like, if you're anxious, that means you care. If you're nervous for the podcast, right? Like, this is the first podcast I've ever done with one of my best friends I've known forever. Of course I was nervous.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, I still am. I'm so fucking red. Like, but that's not going to stop me
That's
from
the
coming on here and
sunburn,
just
dog.
being honest, you know,
Yeah,
because
dude.
I just boiled it down to, like, hey, if me and Shane have the same type of conversation that we had when we were in Reno, or that I would have with, my other friends, because I can't help but be honest. That's one of the few things I've stayed disciplined on through my entire life.
Same,
And it
dude.
helps and it hurts, but
Real
anxiety
shit,
can't
man.
stop you as long as you're just honest. Just
Hell
don't let it
yeah.
make you lie, and then you'll get through it, man. It
Damn
works.
right. Yeah, man.
I got nothing special about me, but I'm pretty brave when it comes to being mad at my anxiety and not losing. Like, that's
Fuck
my
yeah, dude.
competitiveness in me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not gonna let myself beat myself today or
Hell yeah.
tomorrow, hopefully. And if I do
Yeah,
tomorrow, well,
dude.
then the next day we'll try bet. Well, like, it's not a big deal.
Fucking
We
suck
got
on my
time.
own dick, son.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the back.
Oh man. Tell me more about some psychedelic trips. And then we'll probably wrap it up.
I mean, besides that, I mean, after getting over doing it for fun, right? Because you can come
Uh-huh.
into it, in my opinion, you come into it two ways. Like, I got introduced to it because, like, my buddies went to raves, right? Or we're going to a show, or we're doing this thing, and it's like, this is the fucking MSG that's going to make this dish smack. You know what I mean? Like, this is that extra little sauce you need. And it's like, when you do it that way and you're really not ready for it, and if you think you already have the world figured out, it's not fun.
Yeah,
But
dude.
once you say, okay, I'm going to do this to work through, like, to work through hard issues that you can't
Yeah.
always access when you're, sober, or, in the middle of a project at work, or,
Yeah.
you're taking care of kids. Like, you're in the moment, you're drug in, you don't have time to, reflect. But that's the beauty about being a person, is that we're rational animals. That's our specific difference on the web of, all animals. And that means that we can rationalize, reflect, and improve. So if you can take psychedelics with the ideology that, like, okay, there's something in me that I don't know that's going to come out, and I'm going to have to deal with it. Maybe I don't have to conquer it, but I'm at least going to deal with it a little bit this time. Then you do it again.
Yeah,
You're like,
man.
okay, well, I dealt with it this much. Let's move the goalpost 1 inch, right? Or maybe you have that one time, like I've had a couple where it's just like, boom, okay, this all makes sense to me. I just made 50% more progress than the last 20 times I did this. Not saying
Yeah,
anyone
dude.
should do it how I did it, because everyone needs to do it their own way, like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which I also didn't understand when I was little. I was like, oh, everyone should do this. It's
Mhm.
why not? And then you meet some people and you're like, okay, like, I get it, man. Like, you probably shouldn't. You probably won't like this. This isn't the right tool for you, man. And that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, dude. That's
But
what sketches
besides,
me out about like how
go ahead.
readily available it is now. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
know a guy anymore. Like you can get it from your fucking weed dealer.
Yeah, or you just
Like,
like when research chemicals got real popular, you
oh
just
my
order them
God,
online,
dude.
and like
Yeah,
I have
that
my
was
friends doing,
crazy.
like, I mean, I tried to keep pretty
2CB.
holistic. I don't like synthetic chemicals personally. Like, I'd prefer everything to be
I
grown.
had
Like,
it
I'm a
once, and
farmer,
that was a weird trip, man. I mean, tripping's weird, but like that one was like it was
Yeah.
not right. Like not like that it was like scary or anything, but like it was just like so wonky, dude. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like it was just not acid. It was not acid.
Yep.
It was similar. But it was not acid.
Mm-hmm.
It felt more like fucking triple C's, like
Right. Right. Like, you feel fucked
fucking
up not experiencing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because,
There's
like,
still
there's
like
some.
some minor hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
Like this chick's face was changing into a whole bunch of different people. It was wild.
Right.
Eh,
fucking Matrix movie, fucking agent coming in. You're like, oh no,
dude.
I took the wrong stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Red pill, red pill.
Yeah, dude, I fucked up, man. Fucking took the blue one.
Got
Fuck.
you, dog. No.
Tricked me. Fucking red dress bitch. Yeah, it's my first few like psychedelic trips were all on like real LSD, but I'd only take like one tab at a time.
Yeah, or like a half or a quarter.
And no,
I
I'll
was
take
real.
I'll take a whole one. But
Oh,
I
that's
was
ballsy.
getting, but it was only 100 mics. You know, like I wasn't getting like crazy like double dip tabs or anything. It was like regular 75 to 100 mic, tabs.
Yeah.
And I really wouldn't it took me like 2 or 3 trips to have like an actual like sort of hallucination. Like I looked at the clouds and they kind of did the whole like breathing thing. And then after that one I started getting like the full on, everything breathing and shit that turning into different shit. Like I've talked about it on the show before, but like way into my tripping experience, we rode dirt bikes a few times.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And,
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
don't recommend this to anybody, but like we hadn't trimmed
Yeah,
up the
allegedly.
trails.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we hadn't trimmed up the trails in a while, so like there was like thorn bushes hanging out, like like the fucking long ones that just fucking
like Maleficent's castle,
reach
bro.
out.
Just
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So they're all sticking out, dude. And as I'm driving up to them, I could see like an opaque version, like different versions of like alternate ways that the plant could have grown. And right before I would get it, because I forgot I didn't bring my gloves either, so I wasn't wearing gloves. I was like, "Fuck, dude, I don't want to cut up my hands." And right before I would get to like actually hitting the thorn bush, dude, it would switch to one of the other fucking places that it could have grown and not fuck me up. Dude, that one was wild. And then like I've had many trips, this very similar thing where but this one where I was riding dirt bikes at my house with my buddy. We were in my fucking backfield, but like I just became like everybody ever who's ever ridden a motorcycle. So like I was like riding on a beach, I was riding in the city, I was like riding on the Vegas Strip, I was fucking like hitting motocross jumps, I was fucking like everywhere. Like I was in the jungle
like a VR
riding.
headset.
Like it was just like skipping through, and I was just like on different motorcycles, turning into different people. Like it was fucking crazy, dude. And I've had another one like that where I was jamming with my buddy in the garage. He was playing drums, I was playing guitar, and like I just became like all these different fucking rock stars, like up on stage, like I was them, like playing shit.
That's
Like dude, it
sick.
was crazy, dude. Like I
That
was
sounds
like
so fun.
like watching my skin tone change and my finger length change and the guitar I'm holding turn into different guitars and shit, dude. Like in different crowds and shit, dude. It was fucking wild. Like,
That's sick.
and I think this might have been before I ever even went on tour and played in front of big crowds.
Yeah, you were just personify, like you were creating the future you wanted, like me with the family, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm a fucking rock star, like this is what it looks like to be a fucking rock star. This is every amalgamation of what I imagine fame to be like, and I'm gonna see it right now.
It was crazy
because you're probably worried, like if I had to go on tour, fuck, dude. Like,
well, I think this is before I had even knowledge I was going to be in the band or anything.
yeah, I mean, but
still,
I personally think your body knows what you're doing in the future. Your brain's still catching up. Like I believe in a continuous, fully faded, reality. So I imagine if you're able to tap into that timeline at all, your body's you could probably get subconscious anxiety about things you're going to do because it has to exist already.
So what do you think about free will? Do you think we have free will?
No.
Yeah, no. See, I think we have the
Not
illusion, like just the illusion of free will.
And I don't think that we don't have free will and that you can't make good choices.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like I understand that it's very contradictory that like if you don't have free will, obviously this and that's going to happen, but
it's like you have like an A to B timeline basically for all the major decisions in your life. I think it's like infinite for even every little minute thing to where like I move my fingers slightly different, and I like said this at a slightly different tempo or pace. And even that could like set into a billion different fucking infinite universes. But I still think it all plays along. I think you just jump constantly in between all of those all the time because they all like run back into each other and shit. And but I think there are like the more major ones too for like big decisions in your life, and I think that's like even if you go to like your lowest low point, instead of like slowly like reaching it like this way, like maybe going this way instead of like hitting this rock bottom, it's just like whoa, it's like going back up and then surpasses where you're going up the old school way, and then where the one that was just going up the whole time just crashes. It just crashes, dude. Then you get like old, and then like maybe you figure it out like as you're dying or like the last couple years of your life. And it's like you spend your whole old age just being fucking pissed off and shit. And like, so it's like, I guess fuck up while you're young, just don't do drugs that'll kill you.
I think it's also like kind of similar. Like, have you seen the like digital art? Well, it'll be like a house with a window, and then they'll zoom in, and then suddenly you're in the house, and now it's like The Simpsons, and then you'll zoom in, and you'll go through all those different things. It's like we're probably living in max zoom, but we're in the picture.
Yes, dude.
We don't really matter.
Exactly,
you can't
like
see it from like a creative perspective, but it's in there. And that's okay. Like, being insignificant is something that people should, in my opinion, accept, because we are. Like, if you think about it rationally, but everyone's also important.
Exactly.
Because it's like a, what is it, the goldfish and a big fish in a small pond type thing. It's like, even though you are in a small pond and not in the ocean, if you feed your friends in the small pond, that you still fed them, it doesn't take away, like, the goodness of a deed does not matter the scale of the object the good deed is done with, if that makes sense.
Dude, exactly. It's all different
just small
scales,
stuff.
Dude. Yeah, man.
It was like when we met Jim at McNasty's over in
Dude,
Reno.
Jim,
and
I'm gonna have him on the show, bro.
We got some drinks. We go outside. There's a patio.
I should have him on the 30th.
You should. But there's a guy in a wheelchair, and he's just hanging out. We're doing our thing, like whatever. And he like takes out some like pad that he wants to like put on, or like his back's like some like it looked like a like icy cold type thing.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't reach it. He couldn't open the thing. Like, he needed help, and we were like, "Hey man, like, do you want us to help you out?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you have scissors?" I was like, "No, I'll just go talk to the bar." They gave us scissors, super easy. We help the dude out. He's obviously in pain, dealing with it. It's like, we didn't have to do that. Like, I don't know you. I've never been to the city. I've been fucked over by people before. Like, why would I, a big bald dude with like a fucking chain be like, "Oh, hey, man, you want some help?" Like, it's kind of weird, objectively. But like, I can't, like, I think everyone knows what the right thing to do is, and ignoring people like in need is never the right thing to do.
Yeah, man.
And even if it fucks you up now, like,
sketchy ass guy who came up and was like, "Hey, I need $1." And we're like, nobody needs $1. You need more than $1. You need, and
you're like, "I'll buy you a drink, but I ain't giving you $1."
And even Jim was like, nah.
Yeah. When the guy in the wheelchair is like, "This dude's sus," you're just like, "Yep, sus."
The dude who's in a wheelchair because he looks like he fucking like did some gang shit to get in that wheelchair, which he did. Yeah. You got, I think you got to trust the guy a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you can be nice to bad people too, right? Like,
yeah,
it's never
absolutely.
Every good deed you have can turn someone that was going to do something bad today into doing something good.
Yeah, but
because I used to do a bunch of bad shit, like
to us.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I can help someone and something bad happens to me, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, something bad was supposed to happen to me either way. At least I helped someone before it happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
Like the pilots that
fucking intrepid, dude.
Rest in peace, ran into the accident on Sunday. It's like,
yeah, man.
You never know, man. Like, kiss your loved ones. Like,
yeah, fucking right.
Me and my friends, even in high school, we were always like, I always hugged everybody. All my friends,
yeah,
I'm a hugger. Like, I was like, if for some reason I don't see you tomorrow, last time you see me, big hug. We're friends. I love you. Take care. Let me know if you need anything. Like,
Yeah,
even
dude.
still, like people I just meet that I like fuck with, like if you came to my place and we just met up in like Ohio or something, and then you had to like drive back to your hotel, drive safe. Let me know when you're home.
Hell yeah,
Chunk did
dude.
the same thing. Let me know when you guys land. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it doesn't take anything to be nice to someone. It's free.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm not saying I'm always nice to people. Like, fuck no, I'm a fucking dick, bro. But like, if I at least I have a conscience, and it's hard to listen to, but I feel like every time you do listen to your consciousness, like, or your subconscious, whatever makes you want to do those good things, it's like it just gets better, and then it gets easier, and you do more good things, and more good things happen to you. Because the second I stopped being shitty to myself and other people, my life got better.
Yeah, man.
Whether it's
And that's the
coincidence
key
or
part
yep,
too. Like you can't just stop being shitty to other people. You have to stop being shitty to yourself too.
that's step one, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, I'd think it's easier for me to stop being shitty to other people first.
Hmm.
So, being shitty to myself is what I'm still working on.
Yeah, most people are, and I'm not saying I'm nice to myself all the time either. You know, because you're never gonna be like, okay, I'm done working on that part of myself.
Yeah.
Right? You're not a piece of rock that finishes into a statue.
Chisel me
You're
off.
like a pool in the backyard. It's like, oh well, chlorine's off today. Oh well, I got to shock it next week. Oh well, some leaves fell in it. I got to take those out. Like,
Yeah, dude.
it's a process. But if you
Yeah,
can
man.
learn to love the process, then you can learn to love being alive.
Yes, dude.
And that's saying a lot for myself, because I have, a pretty dark past when it comes to those things. But
Same, dude.
you know,
Yeah, man. I love being alive, dude. It's fuck great.
yeah,
Like
it's sick now.
I was like sick yesterday. Like I still like not feeling that well today, but like I'm still having a fucking good time with my dog right now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
The little trailer for the 2-year anniversary of
Hell yeah,
the
dude.
Newsome podcast, bro. Let's
I knew
go.
somebody I didn't know it all.
Gang, gang, baby.
Hell yeah, gang violence. Gang violence.
Oh,
Oh
I need to get
yeah,
a pair of
dude.
those slides, dog.
The white tee.
Yeah, well, no, I ain't never wearing a fucking white tee, bro. Look at this skin, bro. I'd be disappearing, dude.
It just match. It would look like you weren't wearing a shirt, dude. Like, yo, look, this guy doesn't have any nipples.
Fair. Pretty true. Mostly accurate. But I mean, I think that's probably all I got for you, man. It's pretty good teaser right here.
Dude, that was a good episode. Fuck yeah, dude.
Pretty
And
good
the
teaser right
the
here.
4 year, I mean the 2 year anniversary is gonna go like the last time was like 4 hours. So like I'm just gonna keep recording until everyone's ready to stop. So,
Sure.
you know,
I can
it's
talk
gonna
forever.
be
I'll just
it's gonna be a good
actually bring some
time.
beers this time.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna be beat though, because I'm going to an airsoft game that day, like an event, like it's all day thing. So it's like if I want to take a break, I just like I don't know. I guess I still could, but like you're like every person is valuable at an event. So like people be pissed off at me if I'm fucking just
Hey,
sitting
just
there.
be yourself. Who gives a fuck, dog?
Nah, dude, you gotta be a team player, dude. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
this is
like,
a
if
team
you're
thing,
tired
dog.
and you want, someone to carry the show or whatever, like, don't even worry about it, man. Like, when you're hanging out with your boys, sometimes you gotta go
You
piss.
see, that's why I do. I can't wait for you to meet my very good friend Andy Rouse, host of the Deep Share podcast. Go check out our show that we do together on his Patreon called The Deep End. Yeah, dude, he's great. He's awesome. He's really good at talking, and I'm terrible at language and speaking words
Bro, you're
and
fine.
carrying
Stop letting yourself
conversation.
down, bro.
And
Without you, I would have just been sitting here getting more red. So like, it's good, man. But
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
yeah, Shane. I'll catch you for the second anniversary, my dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Take it easy, man.
Horns up. Shout out to my other show. Fucking I knew some but I didn't know it all podcast. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm stoned and tired. Bye.
Peace.